Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 16 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. This game will take place in San Francisco, who comes in with a record of 10-4, behind Seattle in the NFC West. They are holding one of the NFC wildcard spots with Carolina, who are both 10-4. Breathing right down their neck, though, is the Cardinals, who sit at 9-5. So big game for San Francisco here to hold their playoff position. They welcome in the Atlanta Falcons, who sit at 4-10. Obviously, when you're looking at the schedule, when the schedule came out, you saw, man, second to last game of the year. Falcons, 49ers, Monday Night Football, second to last game. This game is going to be huge. These two teams met in the NFC Championship game last year, but obviously the season has sort of gone sideways on the Falcons. But look, the Falcons played hard all season. You can't take that away from them. There are some teams in the NFL, okay, that I'm sure you can all think of, that things haven't gone their way, and their team and players and coaches have handled it totally different than Atlanta has. So I give them credit in that respect. In this particular game, however, you're looking at a team in Atlanta that all the things they do bad, San Francisco does extremely well. And we'll start off with running the football. The 49ers, look, they're getting back to how they ran the ball last year. Frank Gore's leading the charge, and they're mixing in Kendall Hunter, LaMichael James when they need to, and they're really taking off as an offense as a whole, especially in the running game. And, Atlanta gives up 131 yards rushing per game, okay, a severe weakness of their defense this year, along with their pass defense, okay. Their defensive unit as a whole has been abysmal this year, okay. They let up points, they let up yards to everyone, and I don't expect that to be any different here against the 49ers. We'll see if Kaepernick can continue some of the consistency he's had the last couple weeks since he's got Crabtree, Bolden, and Vernon Davis all in the fold here. We'll see if he can take advantage of, again, a suspect back end of the Atlanta defense as well. And then you look on the defensive side of the ball for San Francisco. They're a very well-rounded defense, but what they do particularly well is stop the run. And Atlanta has not been able to gain any traction running the football all season. And I don't expect it to start in Week 16 now versus one of, if not one of the best defenses in the NFL. Okay? And now you turn Atlanta into a one-dimensional offense versus a defense and a defensive coordinator that eats offenses like that for breakfast. Okay? If you look at the one-dimensional offenses that the San Francisco has played this year, they fared very well against them, okay? And I expect that to be no different in this one. I just think that from a talent standpoint, guys, if you look at the active rosters for both teams, given all the injuries and how banged up Atlanta has been, and you look at the active roster for San Francisco, I mean, even if you consider throwing the football a relative strength of Atlanta, well, look on the opposite side. You have a San Francisco pass rush that's as healthy as it's been all year. So does Matt Ryan even get time to throw? And playing in back of this offensive line that's been suspect all season, or is he running for his life, throwing more interceptions? He has as many interceptions this year as he had in his rookie year. So, and that all comes as a result of obviously having a little bit of happy feet, getting a little skittish because he's under a lot more pressure this year. And I think the 49ers, even from that perspective, will be all over Matt Ryan all night. 49ers at home on Monday Night Football, needing the win, okay, and again, I revert back to the fact that they do everything they do excellent. Atlanta has really struggled with this year. And although I think Atlanta will give their best effort, I don't think they're going to mail anything in. I just think they're going to get overwhelmed in this one. And I like San Francisco. I know it's a big number, but I like San Francisco -12, okay, to not take their foot off the gas, to keep the pedal to the metal and take care of business here and put themselves in a nice position for another playoff spot in the NFC. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview every game every week. I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. We'll be really kicking up the NFL draft stuff in the next couple of weeks too. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.